MicroStrategy.com.
Hello, this is Daniel Grady with a quick look at the markets for today, Tuesday, February 11th. We have a very quiet day on the news front coming up today. As anticipated yesterday, we have the semi-annual testimony by the Fed chairman before the United States Congress. Yesterday, I said it was the Senate, but actually that's not correct. It's before the United States House of Representatives. That's at 3 o'clock GMT. However, Janet Yellen's prepared remarks are going to be released at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is 1:30 GMT. They will become available for the market, so we can see some market volatility around 1:30 GMT. And then she will give her prepared remarks to the House, and then they'll be followed by a question and answer session, which could lead to some volatility sometime after 3 o'clock GMT. After that, we don't have much on the calendar. The only thing is that might affect the New Zealand dollar later in the evening. We have credit card spending, which is relatively low impact, and we have tertiary industry index from Japan, which is at 11:50 in the evening, and however, that's not expected to generate much volatility. Moving over to the markets, the S&P 500 yesterday rose by 0.2% and closed just a hair below 1,800, which is an important psychological level. During the Asian session, Asian stocks expressed considerable optimism. The MSCI Asian index was up by 1.2%. However, the Japanese market was closed early today due to a holiday. Futures for the S&P 500 are trading at the moment up by 0.29 or virtually 0.3%. So we have some optimism that the S&P 500 will break above 1,800 again sometime soon. Moving over to the euro. The euro is currently trading at the top of this downward channel that it started at the end of December. We don't have any news coming out to push the euro significantly, and the markets will mostly be trading on technicals. If the channel weren't to hold, we might see the euro dollar peak up towards 137.20, which is our next resistance level, or it could fall back to support at 136.50. The pound is virtually unchanged yesterday. There's a slight fluctuation. It's just maintaining just below 164.20, which is a resistance level, and then below that we have support at 163.30. The yen, as expected, was virtually relatively unchanged because of the holiday in the Japanese markets. We're still at around 100 and 130, which could be support resistance. We have support yen at 101.30 and resistance at 103.30. And finally, we have gold, which for the first time since mid-November, it pushed above 1,272, which is an important had been an important resistance level. This is mostly due to dollar weakness, with the expectation that the Fed might consider a pause in its taper program. We'll have to see whether this breakout is confirmed and whether gold is going to continue this trend on the upside. In the near term, we still have our next level of resistance is at 1,288, and we have support again at 1,260. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy trading.